Hello all, welcome back to my Gurukul. Today Kairav got these flowers for me where he was playing in the park. So he just got these flowers for me and said my surprise. So I was wondering what to do with so many. I mean with of course very little, but so I came up with this idea. Anyways, it will be festival season now from starting from this month to October, right? October, November. So how to involve our children in our festival season with these flowers. So I came up with this idea. So for that we just need a board. It can be even the examination board of your child, some wool. Why I am telling wool is because the other threads might cut into the finger of your child, or might be very sharp enough to cut the flowers, right? So that's the reason I asked you to take any color wool, and we'll make 2 rounds of it around the slate. So I will just show it to you how to help children, or how to involve children and help you make a flower garland at home using these simple items. So I've taken a slate, I have made 2 rounds around it. So first round and the second round with the wool, right? So let's tie it up there and cut the thread. So we will have to take 2 layers of the wool, tie it up. You can use an examination board, or you can use some leftover calendar which is made up of these cardboards, right? So you can use any of those. This is for children, to involve children I am teaching you. So we will have 2 layers there, right? So let's cut off the extra thread. Now we will take the same place where you have tied up the 2 woolen threads together, the same place we will try and another loose thread which will be single layered, right? You can just see what I am doing, just a simple knot, a double knot, right? So you can help your child do this. Now who can do this is children who are 5+ can definitely do this, right? So they will also feel very happy that they have made a garland for the god, right? You will also be very happy that they have made something for the festival season, right? So involving children. Now so this is it. So we have 2 layers there, and then we have an extra loose that I have cut it after a certain length, right? So whatever is the garland, I don't have many flowers, I just have flowers whatever Kairav has got it. So let's see how to do it. So we'll take 2 of them, put it in between and push it towards almost the edge of it, right? Get the thread below the stem of the flower, push the thread in between these 2 layers. See, I'll just show it to you. We'll push the thread in between these 2 layers and ask the child to make a knot. So that's the knot, and pull the knot towards one corner. That's it. Of course it will look very complicated now, but once the child does it, he or she will love to make garlands, and even you will also love to make garlands. Let us do it again. I've taken 2 flowers, put it in between the thread, right? Take the thread below the flower, right? So push the thread in between the 2 threads, put a knot and pull the knot towards the flower. Now what will happen if you don't push the thread in between the 2 layers and make a knot? You will not be able to make a garland, but you will start making a bunch. So when you start making a bunch of flowers, you know that you are going wrong. Okay, so let's do it again. So I've taken 2. Of course you can take one flower also. So we'll push the thread below the flower stem, the stem of the flower, put it in between the 2, tie a knot and pull the knot to make or to fasten the flower tight, right? So pull it as hard as possible. No, don't worry, it will not break the stem of the flower, it will not cut the stem, right? So I have another flower also. Say for example something like this. Same process. This can be done even with rose petals. You can just fold the rose petals, and then the same process can be followed. even if it is marigold, that is marigold flower or sevantke or whatever you term it in your local languages, even for that just place the flower in the middle of it and the knot will come exactly on the middle of the flower, right, because marigold will not have the stem, you will usually have it as individual flowers, right. So I've taken another flower now, the yellow one. Yes, this is the traditional method of we putting, you know, on the opposite directions and doing it. So same thing can be followed. Push it in between, take the thread below, yes, so we'll take the thread below, right, we will help this thread move through in between the two and then try a knot, pull the knot, tie a knot and we will pull the knot to the flower, right. So can you see that? So it is already holding it. So I did try to make this garland. Of course now we have Shravana Masa in Karnataka happening, right, or the Kannadiga people following it. We have Adi Masa here in Tamil Nadu. So a lot of there are a lot of terms all over India. Basically our festival seasons have started, right. So we will be having Varma Lakshmi Habba or Varma Lakshmi Pandaga also coming July 31st, I guess. So even during that time you can involve the children in your house to make garland and give it to them, right. So I will make one more video on how to help children, on how to involve children in making mango leaf tornam, we call it tornam, and again a leaf garland which is usually put at the entrance of our house. So that also can be done involving our children. So this can be done involving your children. It is easy process. Of course do monitor them, because initially it might take some time for them, but once they start doing it they will love to make it, because it will move fast, it will really move fast. So can you see the yellow color thread there, right? So it looks very beautiful. I am almost done with it. So let us cut it. Before we cut, at the end of it, make sure you make a double knot, right, and pull it as tight as possible, right. So I have pulled it up and let's cut it. So how do we cut it? We just turn around and whatever length of garland you want to leave, for the god, according to the god what you have, or the deity what you have in the house. So I have left a little length there to tie it up, and then we have this beautiful garland, right. So yeah, one of it has fallen down. Now why this will happen is because if the first knot is not tight enough, then it will fall. This is our garland which is ready. Now we can use this to decorate or use it to worship the god, right, or the goddesses. So if you do like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. These are the samples what I am showing it to you for Lord Ganesha and Lord Shiva. Thank you.